extra awful animate. We're all just little humans tapping our tablets and laughing our little laughs. With this many players, we have time for 2 rounds. Follow me into the game. On your device, you'll see your secret prompt. It might be simple, like Dog Beach, or weirder, like Swamp Parmesan or Fettuccine Parade. Draw an animation on your device that fits the title. When you've finished, hit Submit. The more players that guess your correct title, the more points you'll get. You get it. Let's do this. Remember, you're always welcome in the audience. Go to jackbox.tv and enter the room code. Halfway through, I cordially invite you to begin work on the second frame. there, let's play Draw Full Animate. Because the best way to make art is under duress with no eraser while your friends watch. This game will have 2 rounds. Okay, you get it. Check your device for the title of your animation. It might be kind of hard to draw, like cold beef or a biological need for speed. Your job is to draw an animation that fits your prompt. You'll get points for each player that guesses your prompt correctly. Good luck! Halfway point, start thinking about that second frame and dreaming of a better life. You gotta do it for your kids. Your room code is ZZYB. Welcome to Drawful Animate. It's drawfully good to see you. This game will have 2 rounds. Let's get into it. On your device, you'll see your secret prompt. It might be something unusual, like office hot dog or psoriasis. Make an animation on your device that would fit that title. When you're done, hit submit. You'll get points for each player that guesses the correct title. Good luck. Remember, you're always welcome in the audience. Go to jackbox.tv and enter the room code. Halfway point, start thinking about that second frame and dreaming of a better life. You gotta do it for your kids. You're running out of time. Start thinking of excuses.
window.
Roar.
Keep your hands away from my buttons. I'm on a...
Welcome, potential hires. We're thrilled you've applied for this exciting employment opportunity. If you haven't guessed, I'm the boss around here, but I like to think of myself more as a buddy. A boss buddy. Water? Someone will get that. I can tell you're all great candidates. Unfortunately, there's a whole bunch of you and only one job. It's incredibly stressful. For me! That's why I developed a revolutionary new hiring process. I'm going to interview you all at once and force you to judge each other. Whew, I feel more relaxed already. Deborah, clear my calendar. It's time to get to know our candidates. My first rule of management, always set clear expectations. And I expect us to be best friends. So let's get started. I've sent some icebreaker questions to your device. Answer them any way you want. There are no rules. Except this one rule. You gotta use at least 5 words, okay? You gotta get descriptive so I know I can rely on you for juicy office gossip. It's my first rule of management.
Through the timer. Hurry up, you don't want to run out of time.
Okay, I'll just file these. Now that we're all friends, I'm sending my first incisive interview questions to your device. But instead of typing your responses, you'll be using words from your fellow interviewees to answer the questions. In business, we call that the old switcheroo. Tap any word you see to add it to your response. If you make a mistake, tap the word again to remove it. You can also drag words around to rearrange them. Can't find the right words for what you want to say? Then quit complaining and say something else. The first rule of management is go with the flow.
You should be halfway done now, okay? Hey, you're almost out of time.
Show me what you got. How do you normally start off a sales pitch? Now this is a tough choice, and since choice making is so valuable, why don't you guys show me you can do it? Vote on your devices now. Tell me a little bit about yourself. What's your biggest guilty pleasure? I'm not much for reading, but from what I skimmed, you guys did great. Let's see who's in the lead. Looks right to me, but I'll forward it to my buddies in accounting. Meanwhile, how about some more icebreakers? Okay, same as before. Respond any way you want, just don't skimp on the details. Put some meat on those word bones.
Half your time is up. Hurry up, you don't want to run out of time.
I don't even need to read these to know they're great. Round 2 of questioning. This time, I want to know how you would handle some tough workplace scenarios. Remember, you can use any word you see on your device in your answer. Try grabbing a word from the question itself. If you really fall in love with a word, tap it a whole bunch and use it again and again.
To inform you that you've used half of your time. closed at a time.
Okay, let's see him. What do you think is lurking on our mysterious 13th floor? Vote for your favorite now. This round, each vote's worth even more. On Fridays, all crime is legal in the office. What are you gonna do? The company is instituting a stricter dress code policy. How do you respond? That took a lot of teamwork. Let's see who teamworked the best. Legally, I have to tell you that none of this is binding until a contract is in place, blah, blah, blah. Let's do one more icebreaker. Don't overthink it. Just put down whatever enters your mind. Unless you're thinking about funhouse mirrors, not flattering.
You should be halfway done now, okay?
We don't recycle all this paper. Just the words. Okay, it's the final round, and it appears we're missing something. Your resumes. Probably my fault. I always forget to empty my briefcase when I put it in the washing machine. But you know what? I don't need resumes. Just finish the personal statement that's already started on your device. It's your last chance for a home run, so slam dunk it through the goalpost, champ.
Hey, you're halfway through the timer.
Here we go. Cast your vote now. Since it's the last round, how about an even bigger score bonus? Interview complete. I wish I could hire you all, but the first rule of management is one employee per job. The job goes to... Congratulations! You're our new fiscal producer of Rock Bottom Lines. Welcome to the team! Oh, and Kurt, you're fired.
Oh, no. Life is short, but the days are long. Never find...
Scientifically.
have traveled to this sacred mountaintop, seeking answers from the all-knowing wheel of enormous proportions. You may now ask the wheel any one question that torments your very soul. Should you be chosen, your longing for truth will be satisfied, and your life forever changed. If you can't think of a question, don't worry. I'll grab one from my fan mail. Very well. The Great Wheel invites you to the mountaintop. Hello, gaze upon my wheelie goodness and tremble with joy, little humans. You're gonna take turns spinning me. And you get points if I land on your slice. Earn 20,000 points and your next spin can win you the game. But not just anyone can spin me. You have to prove yourself first. You have the chance to win points thanks to these 2 slices. But your odds increase when you have more of them. So we're gonna earn some by doing trivia. And here we go. Question 1 works for me. Which of these are exercises for the arms? Just tap on the ones that fit the prompt. You know, for those sweet pythons. Hey, recognize these answers? How did you compare? There's a slice for everyone, because you all have the same score. The sequel to question 1, question 2. Which of these are parts of an animal cell? Come on, 7th grade science champs, this is your moment! Tap the answers that fit and totally ghost the ones that don't. Good! Now feast your eyes on these juicy answers. But is that what you said? I see 2 hero meeples shining brighter than the sun. A slice it is. For you. It's round ending question 3, my favorite. Do I seem a little off balance? There's a reason for that. Last night, I, the wheel, had a nightmare about a scary villain. Who is it? You can start guessing now. This is a fictional villain who really hates a kid. They had an unforgettable encounter with a reptile at some point. Oh, they even have a military title. Maybe avoid shaking hands with them, unless you're attracted to danger. The kid they hate is a flying boy who refuses to grow up. The clues are all dried up. You got an answer for me? If you're a crocodile, get ready for snack time. Everyone spaced on this one? Not great. Completely random is how we break ties on this mountain. You. What amazing thing is this?
Power slice.
Acquaint yourself with the power slice. You can stick it on my head and spin me. Pow! And the time for spinning? It's now. So glad you joined me up here with all those slices that can be spun and turned into points. Choose the slots on my face to socket your slices. But watch out, you split the points with everyone that shares a slot with you. The slot with the 2 and the X, that one's worth double. Unless everyone shares it, then it won't end up worth so much, am I right? You're gonna take turns spinning me. And the spinning process begins with you. Swipe the wheel and... What a great spin! The thing about power slices, they spread until you land on one. Next spinner! Hey, some points. Who could say no to that? I'm ready for a new spinner. Oh, yeah! That spin meter above me is filled now, which can only mean it's time for the last spin of the round. This last spin is up to you. That's what I'm talking about. I have the uncontrollable urge to flip over. Oh, that's right. It's the scoreboard. You need at least 20,000 points to win. So let's get you some more points, okay? Every round starts with 2 new slices. To start things off, which of these are puppets in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood? It's a beautiful day for trivia. Won't you play mine? Tap the ones that fit the prompt. Don't tap the others. Oh gosh. Sorry. I thought I was on mute. That is embarrassing. Done. Here's what I was looking for. Really? It's the gruesome twosome. Your scores are nasty. Here's a slice. You're welcome. And you, who did the best this round. A second slice, yes. Question 2 is what I'm feeling now. Can you give me a hug? Can you? Just type an answer to my question. That's it. I'm asking you to respond to my question with a word that indicates a choice of one of two options. It's a word in the affirmative. I can't tell you what to do here. Hugs only if you want them. Literally, all I want you to do is type the word yes. That's it for the clues. Last chance to answer. What inhuman, unfeeling barbarian would say no? Even immortal gods need a little tenderness. It's been a long millennium for me. You two are a sight to behold. That's worth a slice. One just isn't enough. This last question is where the power slice is hiding. This is one of my favorite topics. Which words have 12 letters? I know, I'm such a jerk. I can't help myself. Sometimes I imagine myself growing hands with fingers on them, so I can tap the correct answers just like you. Sometimes I take a bubble bath in a volcano. It's great for the skin. You should try it sometime. The clock is winding down on this timed affair. How about some answers, baby? You did just as good as each other? Nah. You! Woo, that's a spicy power slice.
Power slice.
With the power slice in hand, the meeples brave the summit. You've got slices, I've got slice-shaped holes. Here's a tip from me to you. You can tap a slot more than once to add a multiplier. Who knew? The first spin of the round goes to you. Double the points. You made the right call picking this slice. With that point total, you can finally spin the winner wheel. Come to my side, little one. If you can spin and land on one of your slices, then you win. But land on one of the skulls, and we still have a game to play. You can win right now. Give us a spin. Better luck next time, spinner. You still have a chance, so make this spin count. Hey, that's something. This could be a blowout. What? Get out of here! You can win it right here. You others still have a shot. Now's your chance to steal the win. Spin away, little one. What a good thing for all of you. Oh, this is happening. Come on down. Will this be the winning spin? Put your back into it. My game, even though you're very little. And so, it is finally time to answer your most personal question. It's time for one last spin. The spin that will answer everything. The wheel of enormous proportions has spoken.
Just fine.
Not long ago, on a night so dark that everyone had to squint a bit, there was a gathering of the world's most ingenious detectives, who by chance were also the world's most duplicitous murderers. They had devised a unique competition where they earned points for solving crimes and points for committing them. Each detective was equipped with 2 murder weapons. Look at the prompt on your device to see the first one you'll draw. But be careful, as a murderer you also have a calling card, a letter from your own name that you must include in your drawings. Do your best to hide the letter as part of the image, like so. If your calling card is too obvious, your fellow detectives may spot it and trace the weapon back to you. Draw 2 weapons and hide your calling card now. By the way, if you've played before, you can turn off tutorials in the pause menu. I promise not to take it personally.
Yes?
Indeed.
Your time's half gone. You should be starting your second drawing.
fundamental.
Each detective had brought a loyal accomplice disguised as a party guest. Use your device to give your guest a name. Any pseudonym will do, but don't leave any clues to your own identity. Perfect. And not a moment too soon.
Everyone, your attention please. Please welcome our honorees for the evening, the world's greatest detectives. I'm your host, Lord Tippett. Don't let the monocle fool you. I have perfect vision. Oh, you brought gifts. You can set them down anywhere.
Looks like one of your drawings is out in the open, just as well. These gifts represent every type of weapon you'll see this evening, and no detective draws the same weapon twice.
Oh, and we mustn't forget to welcome your esteemed guests. Wonderful. Now, let's just... Oh no, I knew this newfangled electricity was a passing fad. At least with you all around, we can be sure there won't be any foul play.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure. Time to attack. Choose a guest to murder on your device. Then, guess which detective brought them to the ball. Use your knowledge of what your fellow detectives may have written, or simply take a stab in the dark. If you're the first to figure out who brought a guest, your murder is successful, but your weapon will be left behind as evidence. And be quick, the lights could come back on any second.
Does anyone have a spare candelabra? Where's the blasted switch? Oh, good. The ambetic lights have... Holy cats! Four of our guests have been murdered.
Each murder you commit earns you a point from me. And the longer you get away with it, the more you can earn.
Well, it's a good thing no murder can stump the world's greatest detectives. To the crime board! Aha! We've found the murder weapons. Let's start with just two of these despicable doodads. By examining the bodies, we can tell how many dreadful attempts were made on each guest's life.
And if you brought one of these guests, each of those attempts earns you points.
This is strange. If I didn't know better, I'd say these weapons are the same as some of the gifts you all brought.
What a coincidence.
Unfortunately, we really only have time to solve one of these cases.
That means the other murderer will get away, for now.
Examine the evidence and talk through your theories. Choose the case you have the best chance of solving.
Perhaps. Let's continue.
Interesting. Get on with it. Come on.
My word.
Yes, yes.
Well then. Yes,
All right, this is the case we're going to crack. You there. I'm choosing you at random to use my lucky magnifying glass. Use your device to move it over the evidence for a closer look. Now, everyone hurry and vote for who murdered this guest.
I see. On with it.
Let's extrapolate.
By the way, you can use the hurry up button to speed up the timer if your fellow detectives are dragging their feet. A hung jury? Get it together and vote next time. My party depends on it. There's one pair of murders left to examine. I wish there was something I could do for those of you who brought these guests.
I'm sure there's something I can do.
All right, thinking caps on.
And if you're a murderer, deflect suspicion onto the other case. Your life depends on it, or at least your sterling reputation.
Very well. All right.
Yes, yes.
Come now.
Here you are. Poke at your device to move it around the evidence. I hope you all know who did it because I am totally in the dark here.
Well, we can eliminate one suspect. Their drawing for this weapon is right in front of us.
Fascinating. Let's continue.
We're waiting.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
A hung jury? And I thought no crime could stump the world's greatest detectives. As for the murders we didn't get to, I promise we'll get to it later. Now on to the...
Time to refill your quiver. Draw 2 more weapons using the prompts on your device. You'll be hiding the same letter, but it may look a bit different than before.
the mantle.
Excellent.
You've used half your time. Don't forget, you have 2 drawings to finish. Now enter a name for your new accomplice. Remember, an accomplice that no one tries to murder doesn't do you any good. Give them a name that really pops.
Yes.
Yes.
Nicely done.
Oh, I see we have some late arrivals to the festivities. Please join me in welcoming our new guests. And just in time for the next dance. Hang it all!
Choose another guest and guess who brought them. If you're right, the dark deed will be done.
Oh, this is just how that old fortune teller told me this party would go. Hopefully that's the last of the good gravy! Oh, murders! I'm afraid the time we've set aside for charades will have to go towards another investigation. The sooner you choose, the sooner the sorbet is served.
Oh, yes.
Interesting.
yes.
On with it.
Oh.
The sound you hear is the telltale beating of a guilty heart. Also me mixing a very dry martini.
Perhaps. Yes, yes.
Don't be afraid to collaborate with your fellow detectives. There's no I in investigation.
Well then. Come now.
As much as I love seeing people get away with murder, you may want to get your act together and pick someone next time.
The worst part of all this is no one's mentioned my new haircut. Now, someone get the... Hey!
Let's give it another go.
I know we're all terrified, but please don't drop another glass. My robe got stuck in the sweet repeating pattern. If my best friend Seabiscuit were still alive, he'd kick you all very hard. Whoever did this is uninvited from my future wedding.
Come on. Let's continue.
There.
Let's extrapolate. Come on!
Now we turn friends into suspects, and we turn suspects into the authorities.
Yes, yes.
Interesting. Yes.
You're accusing one of your colleagues? Fess up, detective. Are you innocent or guilty of this crime?
You misextrapolated.
Oh, bit of a blunder there. Still, if any of you did vote for the actual guilty party, I'll see to it you're rewarded with points at the end of the night. Now, don't let... Midnight! We've still got a ton of unsolved murders, and I am not going back to prison. Look, just take a guess at all of the remaining cases. I'll give you points if you're right, even if the group votes the other way.
And I'll give murderers extra points for every detective they fool into voting for someone else.
Time is running out. Please, hurry.
Tally-ho!
I see. On with it.
I had to do it.
Didn't see that coming. Next.
My word.
Perhaps. Yes, yes.
Come on.
Yes, fine, keep going.
Let's extrapolate.
Let's continue.
Ahem.
We're waiting.
Oh, come on. Facts are facts.
Quite clever.
My word.
Very well. Come on.
Interesting. Yes, yes.
Come on.
Yes, yes, very murdery.
Come on.
Fascinating.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes.
Interesting.
I forgot about that one.
Perhaps.
Yes. Come on.
There.
On with it.
That one was gruesome.
Interesting. Come on.
Well then.
I see.
Come on. Come on.
I'm impressed.
Oh, come on.
Let's continue.
Aha. Let's extrapolate. Come on.
Come now.
Excellent work, detectives. For the most part. As promised, I've been keeping track of who the best detective is. Let's see who gets the prize.
All well and good, but let's see who the best murderer is. And we can't forget the one who brought the most popular accomplices. And our overall winner is...
Congratulations! Don't forget to make up something really good for your alibis. Ta-ta!
What am I seeing? Is it so